Muy buena gente, bienvenidos de vuelta al canal, bienvenidos de vuelta a The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. Vamos a continuar con la misión principal, que sé que algunos tenían ganas ya de darle un poco de caña a la misión principal. Y vamos con el vino es sagrado. Vamos a leer el último párrafo. Bueno, avisa a Damien cuando estés preparado para la emboscada. Las sospechas del brujo estaban bien infundadas. El sangre real, el vino ya sabéis, ese que estaba en una de las notas del vampiro superior este, que era amigo de Vereis. El sangre real parecía de hecho la clave para encontrar al chantajista. El administrador de Castel Ravelo admitió que había vendido un tonel de dicho vino a un aristócrata cintriano, de Cintra. El brujo, junto con una unidad de guardias ducales, decidió tender una emboscada al citado entendido en Caldos. ¿Cómo se llamaba? Deadlaff, tío, se llamaba. Se me olvida siempre el nombre del villano, tío, de la expansión, Deadlaff. Así que ahí tenemos a Damien, vamos allá.
My men stand ready. Say the word and we will make for Fort Astra. It is time to catch these wine thieves.
Venga, vámonos.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Ruinas de Fuerte... Unas horas después. Ruinas de Fuerte Astre. Este Fuerte Astre me parece que es una de las guaridas de Hansa. Es decir, de los campamentos esos que tienen... Los campamentos esos que tienen un montón de bandidos. Creo, ¿eh? O no, miento. Esto está vacío. El fuerte que digo es otro. Este fuerte está vacío cuando vienes explorándolo. Hay unos espectros alrededor del fuerte, pero dentro del fuerte hay poca cosa.
It's not him.
Es que canta mucho Geralt, tío. Ponte ropa de campesino o algo, macho, porque joder. A las dos quemados. Mira. Tío, que me pegan. What the fuck, me está dando un arquero, tío, no sé de dónde. Míralo, este de aquí. Le quitan el fuego, no paro de quemarlos, pero les quitan el fuego cuando les pegan. La quemadura se quita. Bueno, ya lo sabréis, coño. Estáis viendo la expansión. Lo sabréis de sobra, pero... Joder. Dale por detrás, Geralt. Vale.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you? His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother. Once again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Usually only take measures like that as a last resort, but in this case, think I can make an exception.
Do as you deem fit. He is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Vale, antes quiero decir una cosa. Ya pasó con el caballo y ahora ha pasado con el testigo este, al quien hemos intentado sacarle información. En serio, ¿por qué Geralt no le tira un hacha y te lo dice todo directamente? Que yo sepa, el hacha hace controlar la mente o lo adonta para que hablen. Al menos eso hace Geralt durante todo el juego. Es decir, ¿por qué ahora no puede hacerlo? Y más yo, que voy a magia y tengo un montón de intensidad de señal, que debería darme la opción de eso, pero bueno, lo han puesto así, vale, de repente se han olvidado de H en esta expansión, ya no se utiliza más para las conversaciones.
Let's go to town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Centrion's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Centrion, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centrion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
No sería la primera vez.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Witcher 2 lo buscan, le está en busca y captura.
Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Centrion accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Centrion's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Centrion gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Centrion. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Centrion truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Hostia, cómo ha apagado. Ha apagado la vela. Bueno, esto es una... Tiene toda la pinta de que es una copia de la misión de Triss en The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Porque hay que ponerse un atuendo... Hay que ponerse un atuendo bastante... Supongo que será formal. Habrá que ponerse una máscara también. Es decir, igual que la misión de Triss. Igual, va a ser igual. Y vamos a ir con Ana Henrietta. ¡Cojones! ¿What? Estaban buscando una... Ha dicho, ese es el tío de la recompensa. Que quiere recompensa. Toma recompensa. Encima me ha llevado... No apareciendo por aquí. Mira, lo han puesto justo en el poste más cercano, porque el juego ya sabe que va a venir aquí. A ver, pues supongo que tendrán una nota o algo. Sí, la tiene este. Contrato de un brujo. Hostia, tío. Espérate, porque... Esto sale porque yo voy así, con el pelo así, con la barba así. Molaría que cambiaran el dibujo si vas afeitado o vas con otro corte de pelo, que te saliera otro dibujo aquí. Eso molaría mucho. No lo sé, no sé si se puede. Pero molaría mucho. Sastrería. ¿Sastre?
Welcome back to our northern dandy.
Sí, este me vende harapo.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Vale, supongo que tendré que ponerme... Máscaras me parece que tengo. No lo sé, pero me parece que tengo máscaras. Ya. Así que no me hace falta comprarla. Máscara de arlequín. Máscara de pájaro. Mira, tengo la máscara de Tesamuna. Tengo la máscara del lobo. Como tengo la máscara del lobo, máscara no voy a comprar. Pero lo que voy a comprar va a ser... Claro, tendré que comprar... Mira, de hecho te la ponen aquí para que la compres, pero ya te la dan en la misión de Tris. Jubón elegante de Beauclair. Voy a comprar esto. Vale, sí, te sale el set completo. Elegante de Beauclair, sí. Sale el set completo ya, lo que tienes que comprar. Punto notando que Ana Henrietta considera apropiado para la velada. Vamos a ver qué tal queda. El hombre de Cintra. ¿Hace falta ponerme la máscara? Supongo que sí, ¿no? Vamos a ponernos el set completo. Así. Sí, sí, ¿eh? Bueno, gente, debido a que llevamos muy poco de misión principal, vamos a continuar. Normalmente hago un poco de misión principal y después me meto con secundarias, pero llevamos unos 20 minutos o así de solo de misión principal. Vamos a continuar un poco más con el hombre de Cintra. Vamos a leer el último párrafo, o el párrafo que me ha salido. Parecía que el asunto había llegado a su momento decisivo y que el brujo por fin se enfrentaría a quien durante un tiempo se le había escabullido con éxito de entre las manos como si fuera una serpiente. El cintriano iba a acudir a una velada organizada por la Mandrágora, un club exclusivo que reunía a todo tipo de artistas muy pagados de sí mismos. Tal y como yo lo veo, solo era un montón de individuos a quienes la naturaleza había negado cualquier tipo de talento destacable. Por tanto, optaban por no producir más y mejores obras, sino por dedicarse a gimotear al oído de mecenas adinerados. Una práctica por la que siempre he sentido el mayor de los desprecios. Volviendo al cintriano, que era Ana Henrietta, decidieron asistir a la velada y echar el guante a ese perro sinvergüenza. Vale, ya me he vestido para la ocasión, así que... A ver...
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Joder.
idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Vale, busca por la alcoba una mujer con orquídea Kaveri en el pelo. Opcional, participa en los entretenimientos de la velada. Es una mezcla entre la misión de Triss de The Witcher 3 y la fiesta de Hearts of Stone. Vale, quiero participar en cosas.
Be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs. Cast them at the canvas.
What? Lanza bolas de pintura para sacar al artista que llevas dentro. ¿Y cómo las tiro? ¿Hola? No me deja, tío. A ver, Geralt, vamos a ver, por favor. A ver, seleccionar las bombas. Ahora apunta. Vale, ahora. Te digo. Nada, tío, me cago en la puta. Es que tengo el... Por eso fallo tanto con el apuntado. Lo tengo en el clip de la ruleta del ratón. Y es el SIDA, tío, tenerlo ahí. No sé por qué no lo he cambiado todavía. El botón de central de ratón. Mira, 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 es que es imposible, tío. Es que es imposible presionarlo para que para que salte el apuntado manual. Os lo juro, que es el SIDA,
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The
El
continuous
desafío, sobre todo el desafío de darle al botón, tío.
defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
He's a dancer.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Absenta, pa' dentro.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
Exceptional
Power and influence.
What? No me juzguéis, soy un chino farmer. Pero vamos, pero el chino farmer, yo es que soy el chino farmer definitivo, chaval. Que, lo saqueo todo, tío. En todos los juegos de rol occidental lo saqueo todo. Es horrible, es horrible. Es una maldición.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Look, landings.
Fine.
They
Let's
say
give it a
this
try.
brings good luck. Never suspected you believed in such things.
Esta va a ser, tío.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
to me.
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
What?
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
¿Puedo comprarte el cuadro? Quedaría muy bien en mi casa. Vale, usa un sentido brujo para explorar las mesas de los aperitivos.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume.
Usa un sentido brujo para seguir el olor.
Magic.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it. Bit of Vistek. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
As I said, only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Quita, Nanrieta. Vale, es aquí.
That must be Cecilia.
Mierda.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Mierda. Geralt, tío, es que siempre llegas tarde siempre, pero a todos lados, llega tarde siempre, tío.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
Parece que hay más pistas por aquí, ¿eh?
Must have climbed this ladder.
Escalera, tío. Vale, está en el piso de arriba. ¿Esto?
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Es que no sé quién es. Es que yo pensaba al principio que el pavo este era el Deadlaff, tío. Pero es que el Deadlaff no tiene barba. Hostia, es el Deadlaff que está metido también aquí.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
¿Qué sentido tiene que alguien choque contra el espejo si está huyendo?
Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Locks busted. Picked open probably.
A ver, vamos a ver, recapitulemos. El tío de Cintra, que es el chantajista, no, el que cogía los vinos de sangre real, que son los que iban a donde estaba la nota de Deadlas, coño, manchada con el vino. Vale, pues ese de Cintra es un ladrón y ha venido aquí también a robar. Digo yo, eso es lo que yo entiendo, ¿eh?
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
¿Qué hago? ¿Salto o qué? ¿Geralt? Pero hay alguien abajo, Geralt, mira, tío. No puedo mirar. Si salto me voy a matar. Ah, no me deja saltar. Vale, no me deja saltar, nada. Me callo entonces.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Vale. Pero si ha dejado joyas, significa que ha venido buscando otra cosa.
Well, knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
¿Por qué tan fuerte la tía? ¿Y por qué no han ido debajo de la ventana para ver si está el cadáver del Cintriano? No entiendo nada.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Vale. ¿Qué tiene esa joya que parece tan importante?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found, this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Marta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
¿Para qué lo dices? ¿Para que el jugador empiece a sospechar de ella? No sé qué, en serio, no sé qué cojones tiene todo esto que ver con Deadlaugh, tío, con el vampiro supremo que se supone que tenemos que perseguir. Es decir, no entiendo nada.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen. Or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape or form. You must make sure of that.
No importa lo que he hecho, no debe ser lastimada. Vale.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear
Whoa.
friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even...
¡Hostia puta! ¡Madre mía! ¿Pero esto qué es, tío? A ver, espérate. Hostia, yo me he imaginado, en cuanto ha dicho, ha traído un amigo, digo, hostia, Detlaf, ya verás. A ver. La hermana de la duquesa, vamos a suponer que es la que ha montado toda esta mierda para ir matando a los tíos estos, o vamos a decir que fue la que manipuló a Detlaf, ¿vale? La que manipuló a Detlaf. Y ahora vamos a usar a Detlaf contra ella, digo yo. Hostia, tío, ¿pero esto qué es? Entonces la amante de Detlaf la ha secuestrado la hermana de la duquesa. Y Oriana ha dicho que conoce a Regis desde hace siglos, literalmente. O sea que es un vampiro también, la Oriana. Hostia, tío. He oído que también conoces, incluso soy amigo. Es completamente cierto.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Se pone justo enfrente de Geralt, tío, el Detlaf.
Lunge at every monster I see, sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Madre mía. Tía, cómo se pone esto, chaval. Tía, qué guay, CD Projekt.
An exceptional conversation, don't
Maravilloso.
Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint. My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
A ver. Entonces, de los que estábamos ahí reunidos, ha dicho, Reyes lo acaba de decir, ha dicho vampiros, la duquesa y un brujo. Es decir, Oriana o un vampiro. Vale. De los que estábamos ahí arriba, la única que no sabe que Detloff es el asesino, que es la bestia, es la duquesa. Todos los demás sabían, vamos, digo yo que Oriana, al ser vampiro, también sabe que Detloff es el que está matando a todo el mundo. Creo, Bueno, de hecho se lo vamos a preguntar.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Vale. Vamos a suponer que sabe también que Detloff es la bestia. Es decir, de los que estamos en la reunión, la única que no sabe nada es la duquesa, tío. Y la duquesa está buscando a la bestia, o sea, joder.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Un pajarito, que sería uno de los cuervos de este.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detloff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detloff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Entrada de personaje, Siana. Reúnete con Damien en el molino del conde de la Croix después de medianoche. Entrada de personaje a Cholón. Y me va a salir Oriana también, ahora veréis. ¿Lo veis? Y un mago. Hostia, tío, esto ha sido un capitulazo. Bueno, capitulazo de no mucha acción, pero madre mía, tío. Buenísima, tío, la historia. Buenísima. Aunque se veía venir, pero buenísima, tío. Ahí como diciendo... Hostia, tío, es que ha sido brutal. Cuando ha aparecido Deadlaugh, brutal. Hostia, buah, es que ha sido momentazos, tío. Cuando se pone Oriana a decirle, si tuviera una bestia enfrente, ¿qué harías? Y se sienta Deadlaugh justo enfrente, tío. Buenísimo. Bueno, gente, vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy aquí. Capítulo largo, lleno de conversaciones. Llevo grabando como 1 hora y pico. No sé si lo habré dejado más o menos el capítulo por 40 y pico, 50 y pico minutos a lo mejor. Habré cortado las partes que haya podido. Pero vamos, creo que el capítulo ha sido bastante largo. Espero que os haya gustado. Está muy interesante la historia, la verdad. No hay para menos, Este de Project, todas las historias que hace son interesantes, incluso la de las misiones secundarias. Recordad que aunque estéis muy interesados en cómo va la historia, recordad que en el siguiente episodio es de misiones secundarias y volveremos a la misión principal en el capítulo siguiente, no al otro. Este no sé, creo que es el 17, así que volveremos a la misión principal en el 19 y veremos qué nuevas nos descubren de la historia principal. Así que like si os ha gustado, suscribiros si queréis más de Witcher 3 Blood and Wine y nos vemos en próximos episodios. Saludos y hasta la vista.